David here back with a brand new video today with my official review for Civil War. Avengers, Captain America Civil War. Should be called Avengers though. So if guys, it's been out for about a week, I think now, right? May 6th, but it's about the 16th. I don't know the day. But yeah, so, okay. I'm just gonna throw up a spoiler warning right here. Spoiler warning for you guys who haven't seen the movie. Okay. So, this is gonna have spoilers in it, so beware. So, I'm gonna start off with the how they went to the comic books to the movie. So, the comic books, there's the Hero Registration Act, which requires all heroes to be registered as a superhero, even if they don't have powers. Like Tony Stark signed up for it. I mean, he's the one who's behind it. And Captain America's like, no. And then, so that's kind of what it is. Kind of what sides they are. Captain America's really with it, and Iron Man's really with it. Captain America's really against it. So they really two teams against each other, fighting and all that. And then, like, pick sides and all. And then it's also, what the movie did, with what the against and for, is the Scovia Accords. Which is basically, it's called the Scovia. Sorry if I'm not saying this right. I don't mean to offend anyone. It's basically because in Age of Ultron, if you saw it, they made a city a meteor. But the Avengers caused a lot of damage on it. So it's called Scovia Accords because that's where, like, they decided they need to be in check. Now, same sides, Iron Man, sorry. Whoa, sorry, I feel like Captain America should be on the side of, justice, like, control. All, like, Iron Man is for it, Captain America is against it because he knows it's all basically an act. To be honest, he thinks it's Hydra. Yeah, it's kind of what the for and against. Now, I kind of like that idea. I wish it did have the Hero Registration Act. It was a cool act. Yeah, and then kind of going with the comic books again, they have Steve Rogers' death in the comic books. Of course, they read him back in because it's comic books and like what Captain America die in a mini-series. I mean, there's only 7 comic books long, which is still selling a lot right now. Yeah, so it's all, so the, basically trying to, so, Captain America, it's all like, I want to save Bucky, I need to save Bucky, which I honestly, if you think about it, Bucky has been the main villain for the past, like, 2 movies, I want to say. Yeah, 2 movies, Bucky's been the main villain. It's just kind of, like, you think about it, why? I mean, it's a cool character. I mean, I'm happy to have an MCU now, but I mean, they could have easily toned him down. And now there's theories of him taking over Captain America, in Infinite Crisis 2, because it's been announced that they are, Avengers aren't going to be the same, which is actually wrong, because Sam Wilson, if I'm correct me below more comic book nerds than me. I'm a huge comic book nerd. I have a lot of DC comics. So, let me know if I'm wrong. But Sam Wilson, or Falcon, is Captain America before Bucky. So, I hope they go with that. Now, I'm excited for Infinite Crisis Part 1 and Part 2. But, let's go on to individual teams. I'm going to start with Team Cap. So, on Team Cap, you have Captain America, Bucky, of course. Scarlett Johansson's basically playing both sides. I forgot her name, but, Agent Carter's daughter. Sorry, I'm not on Cap's side, so I don't know a lot of these people. Then, you have, yeah, that person. If I'm getting all my teams right. Oh, then you have, one I was missing is, Ant-Man / Giant Man. Then you also have Hawkeye. Depending how you want to look at it. No, I really like the people, but they could have made Ant-Man more funny of a part. Spider-Man really took him over, in my opinion. Like, Spider-Man, it was like, I wish they had Spider-Man versus, Ant-Man way longer. So that'd been cool, like, seeing, like, two comedians just go at it. Then, I like Captain America on this. Really cool. His fight scenes were amazing, perfect. I couldn't ask for any better Captain America. Bucky, though, he could have done a little better. You know, I wish he had more fight scenes with Bucky, or like a fight scene with Captain America. Bucky, like, Captain America is, Bucky is brainwashed. Captain America has to be taken away. Bucky has to be taken away. Captain America fights that, and fights Bucky because he's still brainwashed. And then there's also, I want to get into Hawkeye. They could have lit up more Hawkeye. He's in retirement in the movie. And I wish they could have brought him in a little sooner in the movie, give him a little more backstory of what he's been doing and all that. Because in Age of Ultron, Age of Ultron, if you find out that, oh my god, he has a wife and children and lives in a little farm area. And then there's Team Iron Man. It's like, I've got a Team Cap. I mean, there's like not much else I can say for that. Then there's Team Cap on Team Iron Man. I love everyone on Team Iron Man. Love it. He has Scarlett Johansson. I'm sorry, Black Widow. Wow, I'm just used to saying actors' names. Talk to my movie friends too much. Black Widow, Iron Man, Black Panther, Spider-Man. Also on. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Sorry about this. Forgot to mention they have Falcon on his side. Team Cap. They have there's Red Ring in it. I wish I had little Falcons. Go Red Ring, because they telepathic communicate. But everything's technology based now. So Team Iron Man, like I said, those people on his team. He has War Machine, Vision, Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Black Widow. Now, I love Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man, they finally got him right. I like Andrew Garfield. He played a little more depressing, though. Like, a hipster version of him, I want to say. Tobey Maguire, sorry if I'm saying that right, I'm not using his name. He did sort of good. He kind of got comedic value there, but he wasn't that good. Tom Holland finally got him right. He's joking. He has wittiness. They finally written him in right. But moving on to, I think, one of the coolest superheroes in there is Black Panther, and I love how the impact of his story, even though it's 30-second long backstory, just impacts you. Like, oh my god, his dad's dead. He's a king now. He's Black Panther. He's all these supernatural powers now. He can communicate with all the Black Panthers now. It's so cool to see that. And I just really love that about him. He's the richest superhero, so he can afford anything. And I'm not even kidding. I looked at statistics. He's the richest superhero at I'm pretty sure it's $30.9 or $30.7 trillion. That's insane amount of money. He's a king. He's the king of Nigeria. He's supernatural powers and all this. Then this War Machine, who's just always I thought you were better than this, Cap. Well, guess what now? You're a villain. Basically. And I like that. He seems to never run out of ammo. There's also a scene where we all think, oh my god, he's dead. But then Tony Stark's no, I read his vitals, and he's I'm gonna kill you. And Falcon walks over, I'm so sorry. He goes, poosh. And he forgives Vision because he's on the team and all that. And then there's Vision. I like that he's you guys see more of depressing Vision. Not that long though. It's I wish on the about the Infinity Stone, which I'm pretty sure if I'm right, it's a Time Infinity Stone. I don't remember my Infinity Stones. But he has a Infinity Stone right here. which you're probably gonna see the depth of Vision in Infinity Wars Part 1 or Part 2, because Thanos rips it out of his skull. Like, so this is mine, that's the thing that gave him life. But it's like, I wish I understand this so I can control it more, which kind of shows like, oh, he's afraid, you know, like, little bit, like, I don't understand myself, how am I supposed to understand other things? How am I supposed to protect other things? You know, that's things like that. Then moving on to, I think, yeah, I covered everyone. Oh, Black Widow. I like Black Widow on this. She's like, I like the scene where it's Iron Man and Bucky running to the plane to go to the big prison thing where the villain is. Pretty cool villain. They could have had a lot more with him, but yeah, it was cool. Like, and Black Widow was like, when Black Panther's like, what the hell, dude? I was right there. I could have gotten them. I could have stopped them. I could have killed the guy that killed my dad, because he thinks that he's the one to set up the bomb and all that. So I like that scene because he's like, I told you I'd help you find them, not kill them. Or something like that. Or get them caught or whatever. Because she realizes that they're still friends. I think my favorite line in the movie is, when she's fighting Hawkeye, they're both on different sides, but she's fighting Hawkeye. And she's like, we're still friends, right? And he says, depends how hard you punch, and just continue to fight. He's like, oh, these are both friends, and but they're still fighting on opposite sides. They have different beliefs, but they're still friends. I like that. Moving on to like the side characters, I want to say, there's good side characters in this. Like, good non-superhero characters. Like, Martin Freeman, the guy who had Bucky in a jail, had the main villain in jail. Sorry, I know his name. I've read comic books with him. I was not clicking in my mind. Yeah, it's like, so please step out of the line. I like Martin Freeman in this. I like good side non-main characters. Kind of have a little backstory to it, but not too much. If you think about it, it's a good movie overall. I liked it. I would give it out of 10. I would probably give it like a 8.9 because of all the action. I mean, compared to Batman vs Superman, I'm not trying to say anything, but it's better. Way more action. Batman vs Superman. Hey, you know, we're gonna plot this Batman vs Superman on its Dawn of Justice, because it's basically what? It's Dawn of Justice, nothing else. And, you know, they'll have a 20-minute fight scene at most, if depending how you count it. And, Civil War is like, no, we're gonna have multiple fight scenes. Like, all this killing and stuff, because he gets to remember that kills people. I mean, get shot, shoot people. And he's like, you know, we're gonna have all this action and explosions, but it's not gonna be as bad as a Michael Bay movie. No disregard to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, amazing movie. So yeah, that's our official review, like an 8.9, maybe a 7.9, something around there, 7 to 8. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. It was a good movie, a little more backstory I wish, but not as much as Batman vs Superman. I know it's Dawn of Justice, they have Batflick now, or Ben Affleck, his nickname. Batflick? No? Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little longer vlog. I just, you know, I have, like, my family's my editing room. It's my computer is my editing room. So, yeah. So I'm doing a lot of vlogs right now. Reviews, updates, and all that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been my official review for Captain America Civil War. And I'm out. For the nerd, signing